Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, right now she's just eating green leaf lettuce, is rabbit products that are the most loved and enjoyed. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, so the first rabbit product is this litter box. And why on earth do I love this litter box so much? Because it has a top on it. And most litter boxes with tops on them, rabbits really don't understand because they have flaps. But I easily could take the flaps off and then she completely understood it. And I really love this because, first of all, kids can't just go like boop over the litter box, because that would be pretty bad, because hawks come up from the top, and if the litter tray has the top on it, then no one can see them from above. They literally just feel more safe. They're more concealed. The next product is probably her litter, and it's probably her litter because we used to use. I don't have her litter handy right now. Oh, yeah, I do. So that's her litter. It's the Eco Straw thing, and we used to use natural aspen as her litter, but we have switched to this litter because we were completely out of litter, natural aspen, and my mom didn't feel like going to Petco, so she went on Amazon and she searched litter, and she asked me what's the best kind of litter, and she pointed to this Katie paper-based bedding. I was like, sure, get that. And she was like, but what's the best kind? So I said, well, a lot of people use this kind of litter right there. And she was like, okay, let's use that. And we tried it, and it works so well. I'll just open that up so that you guys can see it. It works so well because the natural aspen got all wet, and it got the litter box so soaking wet with all the pee. But this absorbs all the pee. It's safe for them to eat. It's extremely eco-friendly, and it's just really good. It's made by Oxbow Animal Health, and it's just really good because it absorbs all the pee, so the litter box itself doesn't get as wet. And yeah. The next rabbit product is on the floor right now and is messed up, but it's the dustpan. And the dustpan is definitely a loved one, even though it's on the floor. I like the dustpan mainly because you can easily sweep up poop, and we don't really use this much anymore because she's litter trained now. But I mean, it really easily scoops up the poop, and I use it so much for cleaning out her entire cage. So, I mean, I just love that. It's just so better than just using a paper towel and literally just picking up the poop by hand, which was so annoying. The next most loved thing is these pellets. And why these pellets? Probably because right now she's eating her green leaf lettuce. And I really don't give her that much pellets, mainly veggies, but I love these pellets because after she got spayed, which wasn't very long ago, we used these pellets that her old owner used, and we got completely out of them. So we switched to these Garden Select Adult Rabbit Foods. We just randomly went to Petco. We got these Garden Select Adult Rabbit Foods, and she's an adult. And it's Oxbow. And we really just saw it at Petco, and we decided to pick it up on the way home from All Creatures Animal Hospital. And we didn't have any more of her old pellets left. Well, we did. We did have her old pellets left, so we just mixed the two kinds of pellets and sort of slowly introduced this into her diet, and it was introduced really good. There was no diarrhea, no nothing, no stomach upset from being introduced too quickly. These just was so helpful because it was so easy to introduce and everything. So the next thing isn't really a rabbit product, but it's just these paper towels because it makes cleaning up so much easier. Although she mainly uses her litter box now, like now and then she'll have an accident. So this is really easy to use and really good. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? She just tooted. You just farted. She just farted in the video. Jeez. So it was just really easy. So the next thing is something that I actually made myself. I got the idea of making this from the channel Lennon the Bunny, and this is the hairbuster idea, hairbuster hack. So I just have a flea comb right here, and I looped the rubber bands around, and I mean, like, just watch Lennon the Bunny's video, and you'll see how I made this, and it works so well. I just comb this with a sweeping motion, which is another idea from Lennon the Bunny, and it just works so well with getting out all the excess fur and everything. Next thing is another grooming thing. This is another idea from Lennon the Bunny. So many ideas from Lennon the Bunny. This is just this little spray bottle that really you guys are wondering, how do you use this for grooming? Well, mainly how I use this is, I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Well, what I do is I just spray my hand once and I pet her, sort of, and it gets off a lot of excess hair and everything. And I can also spray it on the hairbuster hack and it'll work a lot better. I have a lot more grooming stuff in here, but I mean, that's just the mains of what I have. So the next thing is this green bowl. Probably this because it's actually a human bowl. And as you see, she's got a bit of leftover green leaf lettuce, but it works really well because first thing first is that it's harder for her to knock over. I mean, if she tries and tries, she can knock it over, but it's a lot harder for her to do than her old food bowl, than her old metal pet store food bowl. So I mean, this works a lot better, and yeah. The next thing are her hidey houses. Probably these because It provides a great place to hide. She literally loves these. I made her 3 of them. And this is just a great way. And I even have a video on how to make a DIY hidey house. And these just work so well for her to hide in and everything. She just loves them. And I mean, I just really like them for her, and yeah. So, the last, but definitely not least thing, is her little hangy thing. This is not something to chew or anything. It's way out of reach from her. Isn't it? Isn't it fun? Isn't it? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? You're so cute. Yeah. And this is really loved because I actually made this myself for her cage. And so many people have these little name things on the rabbit's cage, and I decided that because this is her first cage that she's ever going to have, I decided to make it a little cute because it's just a plain old, like, what do you call it? Rabbit playpen, and it really didn't look like anything special at all. Let's see her take that up. It really didn't look like anything special at all. And I decided to put this on. Just random ideas coming in my mind from other YouTubers. So I took this little thing from my nature collection, and I took a Sharpie marker and I wrote Bun Bun on there in cursive. And I drew some little hearts on there, and just because she's a girl. And also I found this little spare bow on the ground randomly near the doll set collection that I have, and it like literally broke off of one of my dolls. So I mean, I just decided to glue that on right there just because she's a girl, and I thought it would give it a nice touch. And I mean, like, it just sort of nice. So then my dad drilled a hole up top here, and I strung a rope through here and tied it on her cage. And this is untieable. It's not permanent on her cage. So when we get her a new cage, which we probably will, because that's what a lot of people do, even if it's my sister's scarf, we're going to probably hang this off again so we can untie it and then tie it onto a different cage. So that was actually not the last but not least thing. There is one more thing. No, 2 more things. So the next thing is this, and this is nothing that rabbits are supposed to chew on for real. So I hung it on the outside of her cage so that she couldn't chew on it. And this is literally just a necklace I made myself. Did you see that? She was walking. I don't know if I filmed that. But sometimes she'll stand on her hind legs. If I stick my hand out. So I literally made this necklace, and I never wore it at all. It's just like this little thing that you can clip together and hang on your neck, like a necklace. Like, you guys probably know all about necklaces, especially if you're a girl. So it just has little butterflies on it. It's just a spring theme thing that I decided to hang up on here. It's not really a product for rabbits, but I mean, I just sort of hung it. I just sort of hung it up here because it just looks sort of cute because it's springtime and everything. So the very last but not least thing, and I promise you guys this is the last thing, is This is not at all a product, but it is a loved thing in the household. It's not a rabbit product or anything.